You all have been bullying me to try this one. Bullying me. No, I'm just kidding. But this is Invictus Platinum by Paco Rabanne. And this one really surprised me for good or for bad. Before we go into all of the details, let's talk about the presentation. Invictus Platinum was made in 2022. It was made in France, and the perfumer is, I'm absolutely not sure and I couldn't find, so please leave in the comments below if you know who it is. Let's take a look at this box, which I really like. It kind of looks similar to Paco Rabanne Phantom style box, where it's like a silver reflective style where you could actually use as a mirror if you wanted to. Like, look, hey, that's the camera. You guys are looking at me through this thing right here. On the front, it says Invictus Platinum by Paco Rabanne, the concentration of the fragrance and the size. On the back, it does say made in France, vegan formula, and it's very long lasting. We'll see about that when I get into the performance later on in the video. What's in the box? Absolutely nothing. Don't even look in there. And in fact, don't even care about the box because it doesn't matter. Let's talk about the bottle, which is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I really like this style of Invictus bottles. Between us, just come a little bit closer. I actually really like Paco Rabanne's fragrance bottles. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone I said that, please. It'll ruin my reputation. You gotta like this. It's a platinum color. It kind of looks like you just won a trophy in the Colosseum and you were granted the platinum trophy. This is the 100 milliliter eau de parfum Invictus Platinum. On the bottom of the bottle is where your information is etched into the glass. And my batch code is 30181. On the top of this fragrance, it does say Invictus. It's like a mirror reflective finish there. Look, you can see yourself again. And this is actually where the atomizer is. It's built into the top. So if you press on the atomizer, it looks like this. Let's put Invictus Platinum on my hand so I can detail what it actually smells like. Close those eyes so I don't get it in there like I always do. It smells quite nice, but I'm gonna get into what that is. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go over the boring part. What are the listed fragrance notes? Top notes, they list absinthe and grapefruit. In the mid notes, mint and lavender, and in the base notes, getting a good old-fashioned cypress and patchouli. But what am I smelling? So in the opening, I'm getting a little bit more of that mint, which kind of fades a little bit earlier on. You are getting a lot of that grapefruit bubblegummy vibe that Invictus and Paco Rabanne fragrances are known for. I almost get this like licorice-y vibe, lavender. There's a pretty heavy dose of musk. There is that slight Invictus DNA going on, like a little far in the back. Like you can pick up traces of that in here. You are picking up a lot of that absinthe note too, which is a hit or miss thing when it comes to notes on fragrances for a lot of people. Everything combines nicely together to give this almost sugary sweet gummy worm vibe, or like gummy bears. You know, if you picture what those smell like or what they taste like, it's almost exactly what this smells like. If you don't like bubblegummy sweet or very in-your-face synthetic fragrances, you're not gonna like this one at all. I think that the scent profile to Invictus Platinum does come across as more youthful. This is good for spring, summer, and I'm gonna say fall use because it is sweeter. Do not overspray this on a warm, sunny day because it can come across as headache-inducing or cloying to some people. It's a little bit much, even for me as someone that prefers sweet fragrances. It's playful, it's energetic, it's uplifting, and also borderline flirtatious. There's a lot of things in here that a lot of people are gonna like. Admittedly, I wasn't the biggest fan when I first sprayed it on. I liked it, but this has grown on me over time, and I've come to appreciate it even more. Invictus Platinum is not a high-quality smelling fragrance, but what is high quality is the compliments that you're gonna get from it. Admittedly, it does have a similarity to Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. There are some differences, but if you do have Bad Boy Cobalt, it's almost a redundant purchase. Let's detail the performance of Invictus Platinum. So the performance actually kind of impressed me, I'm not gonna lie. Invictus Platinum does open quite loud, which does change, so give it around 10 to 15 minutes before you judge the scent profile. It opens really, really sugary sweet. Some of the other notes come in and calm this down a little bit more later on. I would say that Invictus Platinum does have around 2+ feet of projection for the first 2 to 3 hours before it kind of calms down a bit. After that, it's gonna chill down to about a foot of projection, which is gonna taper off around the 6-hour mark, and then it's gonna hover slightly above the skin until around the 8-hour mark where it becomes a skin scent, and then it's gone off of your skin around 10 hours or so. Now the price is gonna be somewhat still high because it is considered somewhat of a new release. Sephora's retail had this for like $158 Canadian, $117 USD, but I actually bought this on Fragrance Buy for $119 Canadian or $88 USD. Invictus Platinum took a couple wears to like it for me to realize really what's going on here. With all that being said, I think that what was intended when they made Invictus Platinum, they did quite well. With all that being said, I'm gonna give Invictus Platinum a 7.9 out of 10. I know that may be shocking to some people, but I quite enjoy this fragrance. But just make sure that you wear it in the right occasions. If you like sweet fragrances like Invictus Platinum, you're not gonna wanna miss this fragrance right here. I'll see you over there.